Okay, I have no idea if I've gone live. Oh, there we go. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Wurm Online. Um, and welcome back if there's anybody who's come across from YouTube to watch the building of my new home. Wurm is a game that, for those that don't know, I've played a lot in the past before I became poorly. And before I found Star Citizen and the lovely community there, and I got the urge to return and to reacquaint myself with my friends, and I thought to carry on with the deed that I had at the time called Kamika Stream. However, when I logged in, everything had just deteriorated. There was nothing there. No walls, no house, no gardens, no stables. All my animals had died, and I was devastated. And as I've said in my previous YouTube um, episode, I had nothing. Even things, I lost my wagon, I lost my cart, I lost the contents in them, um, the contents in my house, all the equipment and things that I'd built, spent a long time making, all gone. Tools, even tools in my inventory had decayed, which was devastating because a lot of them were tools that I'd made initially myself, very, very poor quality, and then was taken to Pristine, which is a completely different server island, by Stinboy and Denali to my very first Impelong. And people spent time improving those tools to the point where they were over 70 quality, which is great. And then others charmed them so that they would up my skills quicker, they wouldn't wear out as quick. And that in itself was absolutely amazing, that people came from all over the different servers to this one place to help out new people like myself. And then I won a competition there, and the thing that I won was that beautiful Nar that you see there. And as you can see, it says won by Kamika, because I won it in a competition, fish fighting actually. And I was overjoyed to win that, because to make one of those is so involved, and I don't have the skills. I grinned from ear to ear for about a week every time I looked at it. But having won it, I then realised, hang on a minute, I can't sail this. I haven't got the skills to sail it. And so I was talking to Stin and Denali, who had returned back here to Exodus, which is the server island that I'm on. And I thought, I don't know how, I've won an hour and I don't know how I'm going to get it back. So they rallied round, and Denali sailed Stinboy over, and I added him so he could sail my Nar back for me. And I am so pleased that I gave him those permissions on that day, because I never changed them. And when my deed finally went down, Stin and Denali went over, and they tried their best to protect what I had. Unfortunately, because of the poor quality of the stonework, etc., as I've said previously, it just, well, it all went. It just disappeared. It crumbled, and Stinboy was able to sail my Nar back and save it for me. Um, I'm eternally grateful to him because I honestly thought I would have no boat neither. Um, but yes, so this is my little deed. It's I'm called Kamika in game, and this is my apothecary shop deed. I'm in the process of building my house, and that wall has just taken me a while. You work for everything in this game, you really do. So I'm gonna shipbuilder. More ships. Small sailboats there. And an unfinished Lindenwood Nar. So somebody is. See who's building it. No, I can't. Too far away. Oh, and more on the transporters. Wow. Okay. Nope, still too far away. Okay. Oh, come on, I just want to see who's building it. There we go. Nope, it's not going to tell me. It just tells you what it needs. And as you can see, 200 tenons, one stern, one rudder, one square yard rig, 80 deck boards, 32 hull planks, 3 keel sections, 370 pegs, 100 tar, 10 oars, and 200 metal rivets to be finished. And honest to goodness, each single one of those has got to be carved in the case of the peg. I think the oars are carved. The tar has to be dug. The keel sections are from 3 trees, which you've got to cut down and then make sure they're not over a certain weight to be able to use them. The hull planks, you've got to saw them. So you've got to cut the tree, chop the fallen tree into logs, use the logs to make planks with a saw. Same with the deck boards. Square yard rig, I believe, will take a heck of amount of cotton to make, and a particular a loom, which you've got to make, and you've got to grow the cotton, and then turn it into the fabric to be able to make the square yard rig. The rudder, again, a separate item. The stern is a separate item. 200 tenons, again, have got to be carved individually. And I believe they're made from stakes, which you have to make from logs, which you have to cut down. So there is a huge investment in making one of these, as you can probably see. So that is why I was so pleased to win one, because I didn't have to do that. But the thoughts of losing it, I must admit, I was pretty upset. So these here are banners, and I believe, I don't think they can be made. I think you have to win those at events. But don't they look good? They look amazing. I love these ones here, the pinky ones, and I love the purple one as well. These are so pretty, very spooky. I think also there is a PvP island called Chaos, and I believe these banners are something that travel across from there. These are things that are used on that server. Oh, I love that. It's got pieces of cheese on it. Cheese Kingdom banner. I love it. Legion of Anubis. Yeah, I think these are different factions. Like Empire of Mulrahan, Valrai, Knights of Valrai, Horde of the Summoned. Sounds a bit spooky. Valhalla. What's that? Valhalla Descendants. The Crusaders. Benora. I really love these. I think they're really decorative. Apocalypse Order. Never heard of that. Wurm University. I do have some shorts and the full video of passing under the Wurm University, or the Wurm Academy, I think it was called, into a huge cavern that's underneath. And honest to God, I don't know how long it took people to make that, but that was astounding, because mining takes forever. Pandemonium Kingdom. Yeah, so I'm not sure the house of value. They've probably started. They've got a kitchen going. That maybe is for storing stuff. I love that tent. That's really nice. And this is Freedom Isles, which is so clay tiles. This here is what I want to make go on my house over there, to sort of differentiate it from the outhouses. It's going to take a while, I believe, but yeah, they've done a really nice job here. It looks lovely, and they've got some parking areas for their carts, which, if you can see the shimmer, they're rare. Uh, the chances of getting a rare cart when you're making it, there is a slim chance. You do have to have a rare item required to make it that you enter into it, and you've got a chance that it will turn rare because of that. I've never been that lucky. This is Stin Boy's Wheels and Denully's Ride, and then they have a wagon. And over here, a few horses and some bison. Oh my goodness, he is huge. Why does he look so big? He must be a champion, because this is the normal size. The size of him. Whimsy Beffaloo. Good grief. That is huge. And then up here they have clay, tar. I'm not sure what else they have. Oh, it's just tar and moss. Then they've got their little kiln area there. And the oil barrel. Awesome. And these here are from statues, which you can get from putting together pieces, fragments of items that you find when you do the archaeology skill. Denully's really into that. I find boxes. I used to find boxes all over that were from Denully with these bits, fragments. Um, so yeah, it's taken them a while to build that, and something I can't imagine how long it took to make this. But that is the Colossus of Denully the Great. Love it. We'll look at the information. Can't. Um, uh-oh. Okay. I've got a mountain lion on my settlement. I'm pretty sure my guard will go and have a go at killing that off. I should go and help him, really. There's only the one. Come on, boys. Choppy, choppy. I wonder where that's come from then. It must be from the other side. Any land that hasn't been deeded and settled will spawn wild animals. Not always the ones that you want, though. Is he? I can't see him. Oh, I wonder if it was up there. Oh, she's fine. I'm presuming she killed it. It's my spirit guard. See the dead lines. It's got to be up at the top. I'm not going to go up there now. Get these walls done. So. Park my cart beneath stairs that I can open it. Oh. Brick. Add that to my crafting window. We're going to. Will I have windows all the way along the front? I think I might. And there we go. Yeah, it's very therapeutic, I think. Here the trowel and the mortar on the stone brick and it in place. And I quite like the music of the game. It doesn't play all the time. It comes in sporadically. Sometimes it's quite dramatic and other times it's really soothing. Just chip away bit by bit. Hopefully I will have this done by the end of my play session, and then I can work on digging clay and making clay tiles, firing them in the kiln to make the roof. can only carry so much weight wise. See all the items. The problem is you take things off and put them into a box, and then you forget to put them back on again. And I'd rather not do that. There are some things that I could get rid of. Well, not get rid of, but put away, because I don't need to use them. And I will sort that out later on. As I was explaining in my earlier video on YouTube, this here is your energy. As you do each item, the energy drops. It gets to the bottom, you're exhausted. Your experience drastically drops. Once you get to the exhausted stage, you get very little internet, so it's not worth becoming exhausted. It's hard enough building up experience. This is all the characteristics that make me up as the person in this game. As you can see, some of them I've been working on. They all start at 1. Some of them are quite high. The miscellaneous is the various tools. So some of them I've used an awful lot, like the picks, the shovel, the hammer, definitely for the building, and then the others not so much, but the stone chisel for making stones, repairing items, and so the items that you use, you gain experience from using them, but it's not a quick, instant gratification type of game. This is something that builds with time. And what I get from this game more than anything, apart from the satisfaction of completing something, I think it's the friendships that I've made in this game. They're forged because we're all in the same boat, basically. And they're great people, it comes across when you're talking to them in the game. And the things that they do, you log in and there's a gift in your mailbox out of the blue, or there's something being placed on the edge of your deed, or right in the middle of your courtyard, or they'll play tricks. That's happened before as well. But yeah, it's a nice community. It really is a nice community. And it's a chilled out game. It's something that you can sort of sit and you can work on and have a chat in the corner. Whilst you're waiting for things to be done. To click, and you're back to watching chat. Any of the streams that I do here on Twitch, I do export them across to my YouTube channel. There is a link to my YouTube channel which you can click. So if you want to watch, or you've missed half of a video, or you've missed the previous, please go over there and catch up Leave me a like and a subscribe. That would be great. Um, because Twitch doesn't hold videos, as you all probably know, for very long. So eventually, I would lose um, the information in the videos that I've done. Um, and we've got an ad break. My apologies, but it has to be done. And there's my wall. And that's not what I wanted to build, but never mind. Okay, so this one is going to, oh look, a rainbow. I've never noticed that before in game. That's lovely. Wow, that's so pretty. Don't want to fall off the edge of my building, but I'm trying to be going back and be better. It does rain an awful lot here, but it doesn't really affect us as people in the game. Wow, that's awesome. Ah, that's one of the moons, Haven. It's a small one. And that there is Sol, obviously. Figure of light. Can I don't need to eat yet, but I could do with drinking. Where's my water skin? Okay, just keep that topped up. And off we go. I need bricks. Lovely piece of music. Any bricks left? No. Encumbered myself again. Oh. Ooh, different. Oh wow, the rite of death being cast. These are in-game activities by people who have followed or become priests in the game, and they get together, and it's no small feat to actually do this. There's got to be an awful lot of praying and things go on, but eventually they can cast a specific rite, and this is across this whole server of Exodus, so everybody is affected by this, and it's a benefit. So the rite of death is in effect protecting your soul from the netherworld, 100 power. And that's for 14 hours and 27 minutes, which is brilliant. So anybody who's traversing the wilds and is out there having to fight the beasties and the nasties, got a little bit of an extra kick to be able to survive it. It is quite a savage survival game, this, I think, to start off with. Well, even in the bigger, once you get to the higher levels. I have been to a couple of what we call slayings, which are every now and again there will be this epic appearance of a dragon or a huge ogre or a huge goblin king, and you need the server to come together to kill them. And everybody, once they've been spotted, everybody is called to arms, and we all sail or cart to wherever it is where it's been spotted, and at a given word we all go into for the kill, and you get some really very, very hard to get items. I mean, I have dragon scales, which I thought I'd lost, but were actually stored in my Nar in a magic chest, which I am so happy about, because you're lucky if you get one scale per killing, per event, and it takes an awful lot to be able to make dragon scale armor, which is sort of the best in the game, really. I'm nowhere near, absolutely nowhere near, but never mind. What I wear has protected me so far. Seven bricks, and take a bit more mortar. Yep, that'll do. Not sure what I'm carrying that is preventing me from carrying more. Look at that flashing red. Because the brick will wait. And there we go. We've got a window. So that's one wall completed. And I'm mad that I put a wall there instead of a window, but never mind. Add that to the crafting window. And there we go. Carrying something that I wasn't before. Ah, could be the nails. bricks. Rainbow's gone. The sky looks very nice. Clouds. Hello, Danny. How are you? Nice to see you in the chat. First time chatter. Welcome. I'm good, thank you. How are you? I did appreciate you leaving the comment on the YouTube video. I really appreciate that. That was a very old first time video. God, I was, trying to sort things out was a nightmare. Got the voice sorted, lost the music, etc, etc. Yeah. I've not played for a long time. I've had about a year out from the game due to ill health, which is all on the mend. But I lost my big deed that I had. I was gutted when I logged in, it was just gone. But I do think that was a combination of the length of time I'd overestimated how long I'd been away, and the poor grade of the marble and stuff I'd used for the walls. So this is a new deed. I'm on Exodus. I'm on the same island, in an alliance with some very, very good friends that I've met in the game, and who thankfully saved my Gnar. Oh, I was so thankful when I saw it. Because I lost everything. I even lost some really good tools that had been imped and charmed. Gutted. Such is life. All right, okay. Yeah, Xanadu, the really big server. I was tempted when I first started to try Xanadu. But people are saying, oh, it's so overbuilt, and no, it's not from what I've seen since. But how are you finding it? Did you manage to find a place to deed straight away? Yeah, so it's a case of taking over a deed that's already been lost. It's supposed to be really lovely, Xanadu, though. Yeah, well, that's the case. I mean, you can't take over a deed if there is any buildings on it. I know when I first started and took deeded over for Kamika's Dream, um, a previous person had deeded there a small part of it at one point and had built a little 1 by 1 square wood shack, and they must still be active in the game somewhere because it took months and months and months to decay. It was so frustrating because I wanted to build in that area and I couldn't. I had to wait for sort of brick walls and stone walls and things he'd built to decay, and this little blinking hut. Oh my God, it was the bane of my life. Um, we asked on the forums and everything, but to no avail. And eventually it went. It got to the point where it was so low we could actually bash it. But yeah, that was frustrating. But yeah, Kamika's Dream, before I became poorly, I'd spent a good few weeks collecting all the materials and building a building down on the dock, because Kamika's Dream was right way up on a hill, and well, not a hill, a man-made hill, if you like. It had been worked on and encased in marble, hence the marble walls that are built at the top. And yes, sadly, it had just all gone. On a stream, I might take a sail along there actually and just show where it was. And I did love that deed. I loved the views. But being realistic, because of the sort of the health issue that I developed, I don't know if that could come back at any time. So I decided to be sensible and oh, got no bleeding bricks left. Get a smaller plot that I can keep going for longer with the same amount of silver. Yeah, well, I had no other option really. I mean, I would have still been in if it hadn't been. I just couldn't suffer really badly from vertigo and had no idea why. Been suffering with it for about a year and a half, and it was only recently I have a thyroid issue that I have to have blood tests for on a regular basis, and the nurse did the blood test, decided to just check sort of vitamin B levels because I was saying I was really tired all the time, which could be my hormone medication isn't high enough, which is why I mentioned it. Anyway, she checked for the B vitamins, and I was B12 deficient quite badly. So with that coming to light, that was awesome. I had 100 days of B12 tablets, and they didn't make any difference. So they said, you've got pernicious anemia. Pernicious anemia, say that again, Adele. Yeah, pernicious anemia, and basically my thyroid is producing antibodies which have fought the enzymes in my stomach which absorb the B12 into the bloodstream. So my body's not doing that properly, hence the low levels of B12. So an injection and I'm now feeling much more like my usual self. And the vertigo is not as bad. So fingers crossed it's the B12 deficiency that caused the vertigo. At least that's what they think. Yeah, it's way better. Way better. I'm happy. So, yeah, vertigo is not nice. I tell you, it's like being drunk without the fun. So how long have you played Wurmonline, Danny? Yeah. Do you know, I've played longer than I thought. Look at bricks again, dear me. You've been to any of the Impalongs? Yeah, we've just had a rift closed yesterday here on Exodus. I think I've only really been to one rift. And I was pretty low level then, not much higher now. Yeah, I didn't go down well, I tell you. I'm close to dying a few times. It was fun for the atmosphere, though. So what you called in game then? That's a surprise. Well, feel free to add Kamika. Never thought about that. I could call myself Maggie Pie, couldn't I? Awesome. My God, am I out of bricks again? I should have brought the BSB up. But then I'd have to build it. Yep. I've lived down here for I moved down in 2000, so 23 years now. I moved down to be with my hubby. Hello, Ipia. Nice to see you. Are you lurking or you can have a chit chat? Ipia is one of my friends from Star Citizen. That's another game that I enjoy playing. you been up to, IPA? Trouble, no doubt. PUBG. I never had you down as a PUBG player, IPA. Uh, yeah, that's what you're telling me. Not being up too much. Yeah, I've found myself branching out a little bit recently. I don't know whether the channel viewers like it or not. Seeing as most of them were Star Citizen to begin with. But this game, Wurm Online, is a game that I have a passion for. And I got the itch to return. So I did over the weekend. And I'm in the process of building myself a whole new house and deed up. Have you played it before, IPA? Danny plays it. Danny's on he's got 2 characters on 2 different servers. Oh, Cabal. Do you know, I've seen that. I just can't get my head around that game. Wurm Online, this game that I'm playing now. This is a window as well. Really? Oh, you don't know what you're missing out. If you love the grind, you'll love this. No, it has a fabulous community, IPA. With beer, yeah. Got about of bricks already. It's grindy, but it's not. How do I describe it, Danny? It's you feel as if you're toiling to get to an end point, and when you get there, the satisfaction is just awesome. Like, I've been on for about 3, I think this is my 4th day now with this house. What do I want? I want bricks. Yeah, I mean, absolutely everything that is seen in this game, IPA, has been built by a player. There's absolutely nothing. It's a bit like Minecraft, just nothing when they very first started the server. And over the time, I mean, I'll show you in a second. You can't see for the trees, but there is this fabulous bridge that's been built here next to me. Yeah, I know. It's that's the problem, isn't it? I've got a boatload of flipping games on Steam, and trying to get the time to play them. I don't know. Some of them I've got to be in the mood to play. Uh, doing the Baywatch dance. Yeah, the community in this game is amazing. They really are. Um, when I logged back in IPA a few days back, I used to have a big feed. And of course, with me not being well, I've not been into the game. Not played games much at all. And I got the urge, the itch to come back to Wurm the other day. So I logged in. Yeah, that's true. It does take over your life a bit. I logged in and just everything had just deteriorated to the point where there was nothing left. The walls had crumbled. I had no house. I lost my wagon and my cart, my animals. I got trounced by a flipping goblin within minutes of, not even minutes, seconds of logging in. Didn't know what had hit me. Yeah, my hubby had Humble Bundle for a while. How the heck do you keep them all on your flipping computer though, or are they online? I think, Danny, you were saying there's no time to play anything else. I think it's because it becomes a bit of a second life, doesn't it? Your escape life and the friends that you make, and that, I'm in an alliance, and there's some people that I've been friends with for a long time now. Never met them. I'm out of blinking Brit. But the community feels. You get involved in projects and things, helping people out, and creating something that you can sail in this game IPA. One of the most liberating parts of the game, I think. Yeah, it's I still allow time for Star Citizen. Sorry, I had to stretch there. Because I do love that game. I think it's so innovative. I can't say it. It's ahead of the game as far as games go. Oh, get you. You're one of the NVMe big guys, eh? Yeah, I've got Windows on 500 GB NVMe as well. Oh, thank you, Danny. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, it's I do really appreciate that. That's from the heart. I do appreciate that. Thank you. When I got my very first boat in this game, it freed me to go anywhere I wanted on this. Yeah, sounds like a plan if you're not getting in. There mustn't be anybody to play Yipe here. I understand that. Oh wow, have you one of the really big ships? I've not even built a boat. I've got to be honest. I was given a little rowing boat the second day of ever starting Wurm by my friend Denolly. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, it's a slug when you build anything, isn't it? Until you get to the stage where your skills are high enough that you have very little failure. Moving thing. I did start an alt. She's not been in game very much, so. Mainly because with the priest, there's a lot of things that you can't do. Okay, Ipia, have fun. And thank you for lurking. What was I saying? Yeah, I decided to start a second priest so that I could totally devote the priest to being devoted to her faith. But I'd started her, and I think I'd brought her in and started her on her praying, and to up the levels, and then I became ill, so she hasn't been brought into the game much, and now I've got to try and transport her from where she is back to where I am. So I'm going to have to wait for a day where I've got an ally on who can pick her up from the old deed. And hope that she doesn't die waiting for them to come pick her up. Because it was wicked the day I got in. There were so many nasties up there. Yeah. I mean, this is where the Impelungs come along though as well. They're really... I mean, the priests are there for the whole of the Impelung. And they take turns in holding the sermon and, you know, the praying side of things. And they work towards sort of one of these rites of passage or whatever the rites are. I don't fully understand it because I've never actually got through it all. But yeah, I intend to start playing with her as well. And leveling her up. Now then, what do I do? I'm going to have a window all the way along the back here. Just want to be able to see me mine. Really? Why can't you use them? My apologies if you can hear me vaping, but no, I know. Oh, I've got you. Yeah, I've got you. Yeah, I know. You can't move freely. It's a shame, but I can understand why they did that to start off with. Or there would have been a mass exodus from here across to there. if it wasn't for the hardship at the start, I would probably start a tune over on Xanadu just to experience it. But yeah, don't want to die. Simple as. I do hope I'm making a blinking window here. Made a wall the last time. Ah, perfect. I'll make a tune, you can pick us up. I'll call her Maggie Pie. Love it. Ah. Who would have thunk it, eh? Like rocking horse poo everywhere. Oh no, that's horse poo, isn't it? Rocking poo, there ain't any. Yeah, I've all my family's still up in Newcastle. But travelling with the old Vertigo wasn't fun. So I haven't been up for a little while. Yeah. Yeah, I had good friends that were probably still are living in Washington. I'd lost touch with them though when I moved. I think Newcastle and Sunderland have, well, I don't know about Sunderland actually, but I know with Newcastle it changes every time I go up there. So built up, new housing estate. Trying to drive around there is an absolute bloody nightmare if you've been away for a while. Yeah, a lot of investment. I mean, that's been the case for a long time though, not without the need. I mean, they desperately needed to have some money put into it. I remember when they first decided that they were gonna put money into the quayside and build that up, build a courthouse and everything. Used to like going down to the quayside for the Sunday markets, but I don't know, it lost some of the ambience, shall we say, when they pushed it up down there, and then it became a place where unless you had money you couldn't live there or anything, which was a shame. Mind, I wouldn't want to live along there because Tyne still has a pong. Don't care how much they've cleaned it up. Oh, I might get me walls done and be able to start making me tiles. Oh, still got me farm to set up. Yeah, I love the quayside. Lots of little bargains. So, how long ago did you start on Xanadu then, Danny? Oh, so really recent, yeah. Were you on Harmony from the start when they opened the server? Apparently it was one mad rush. Yeah, I think Cadence was pushed though, wasn't it? It was being advertised as, for people to start there. I think there was a lot of people left the servers on this side to start upon those servers. Draw of a brand new server must have been quite hard to resist when you've built up what you've got here on our side to the point where you can't really go any further. Must be nice. Yeah. I'm not impressed with the new website, if that's anything to go by. Oh, we've got an ad break. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's I don't know. The new website should not have been pushed out until it was finished. Oops. Let me see who's died. Oh no, Jorikasa. I don't know. Just sloppy, and that's not a good advert. it should never have been put out though until those were provided. Do you know what I mean? Just I don't know. It's all about grabbing the money. It seems for me anyway. That's what I'm seeing. Um, I mean, I love the game. Don't get me wrong. And when I love a game, I will pay for a game if I love it. Um, but what they've done doesn't instill confidence that they've got a grip on what they're doing. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It should have been for me, and maybe this is just me, but I would want it to be perfect when it goes out. I would want it to be, wow, where's this game been? I've never seen this before. You know, this looks amazing. I want to join. But nah, that's not doing it for me anyway. I don't know about other people, but definitely not for me. And that's a shame because, for all it's an old game, it's really, really got a charm. What on earth is going on with all these ad breaks? Put this thing in so it would warn me, and there seems to be an awful lot. My apologies to anybody who's lurking and getting an awful lot of ads. I do apologise. I haven't written them off. I certainly haven't. I will always give somebody the benefit of the doubt um, to see what evolves. And I really hope that um, they're going to appreciate the player base that they've got because, being here, we've invested years, not a couple hours every day or whatever. Um, but they're pushing the gold, the Premier Doodah and the silver thing on that website so much. They might as well put a begging bowl out, in my view. That's what it seems to me. It's just like that's what they're geared towards. Get the money in, get the money in. And I suppose if they've got investors, then yeah, they're going to be pushed to do that. But the website itself is it's shoddy. It's not a good advert at all, and it certainly doesn't depict the game of Worm. I don't think. It might do when they've added their bits that they reckon are missing, but cup of tea. Can't beat a cup of tea. We'll see. Time will tell, won't it? Oh, yes. Oh, I need to stop doing this. I'm out of energy. Yep, I'll have one as well, no sugar. I'm sweet enough as I am. I'm pretty sure my husband just said something, but I had my headphones on. Welcome back. Yeah, getting it. Just got these two walls to do up here, I think. Uh, oh no, I've got that open. There we go. I think the marathon will be making the clay tiles for the roof. That's the way you do it, is it, with the alt? No. I don't know. The thoughts of getting alts from the start point to where you've settled, past all the bears and the nasties, is just like, and I can't multi-screen for some reason. It won't let me. I think it's because it's through Steam. Yeah. We've got a guy in the Alliance called Red Dragon, and he has what we call the Red Army, and that's his alts that he brings in to do the chores. Yeah, on here. It's funny. He builds a lot of motorways, highways, um, and stuff like that, though, big bridges and stuff. So yeah. Well, like I say, I've got the priest, but only because on this one there'd be things that I couldn't do anymore that I need to do. Um, and I didn't really want to. I didn't want to stop sort of things like mining and building and all the rest of it. So I thought I'd have a second person to who could be the priest and could maybe do the. I can't remember whether I made her a priest of 4 or a priest of Vanara. But if I play the priest, then I've got to log out this. I've got to log out cam. So oof, I think when I finish this last wall, I'm going to call it a day. I've got this one and there's one more. It was nice of you to come in to chat, and I appreciate you subscribing. Absolutely over the moon. Yeah, there's probably going to be quite regular videos because, as I say, it's one of them games, isn't it? Once you start something, there's always something else to do in it. But yeah, lovely chatting to you too, mate. Hope to see you again. Yeah, yeah, that's probably true. That is probably true. And I may do that going forward. But you got to start somewhere, haven't you? So start with this and see how people take it. Oh, the bricks again. Oh, thank you for the follow, Doomer. Welcome in. First time chatter. Are you a Wurm player, Doom? Hope you don't mind me calling you that, but I'll get my tongue twisted round the ham 3 bit. Awesome. What server are you on then? I'll call you Doom. All right, okay. And how long have you been playing for? I'm on Exodus. I decided when I started the game I didn't want to go to those newer servers. I wanted to be able to see all right, okay. I wanted to be able to see the buildings that people had been building and stuff. Do you know what I mean? And then I found out you can't get to them when you're a newbie because you die quick. Yeah, it's harsh when you first start off. Yeah, so I started here, I died. Very nearly rage quit, had a rant, and somebody saw it they've become really good friends in game. The Nully and Stin Boy, they helped me out a lot. And I don't mean just, they didn't just foist things on me, but they gave me like a room that I could call my own on their deed where I could store my stuff, and I had a piece of ground where I could grow things so that I could learn the basics and start to build up a few skills. The one thing they did give me was my studded leather armour, and Denali built me a small rowboat, which that just it opened up the game for me because I could travel places without being killed. Oh, have you? I hope you're not trying to sell him. Oh dear me, I'll tell you, stone bricks are the bane of my life. Have you been advertising them in trade? Yeah, it's your best bet in trade. There's always somebody wanting bricks. Always. Blinking heck. It takes some doing. 1 silver, is that all? I don't know what they go for, to be honest. I've never bought off the trades. Out of motor. That's an absolute blinking bargain then, Doom. Somebody will rip your arm off for it. Especially if there's a big project going on. Now, if you said you were selling clay tiles, I would have ripped your arm off. Because that's my next project for this, is putting clay tiles on the roof. Yeah. I haven't got the patience to make that many all in one go, I'll be honest. I admire you guys who... I know somebody who sat on the docks at the first Impelong I ever went to, and all he did for the whole of the Impelong was make bricks. No idea where his head was. Welcome in, Underlying Key. And I've just reached my follower goal. Yay! Awesome, thank you very much. Yep. Yep, definitely. Right, let's turn the old shield mode on. Why it was off, I don't know. But, right, I've got to find a way to turn this thing off now. Give me a second, working on it. Oh, and I think I've just crashed. Or have I? No, I haven't. Oh, awesome. Right, just got rid of that bot. Might have to send it again, Danny. I don't think I got it. Yep, naughty language, Doom. They are annoying bots, so technically I've still got one more person to go before I reach me But I'm not that prudish, but my thoughts are, is there really a need for it? You know, when there's another word that you could use. Right, okay. You can tell I've been away for a while, can't you? Oh, there you go. That's it. What am I short of? Nothing. Little eyes have lit up there. Going to be trying to sell you bricks and all kinds, Danny. You turning up with a big no. No. Yeah, no, I don't tolerate bots, I'm afraid. Sell that one. That one. Drink water. I've got Discord, yeah. Right. That's me upstairs walls done. Now starts the slog for the old, yeah, autocorrect's a pain in the butt. Got to start the slug of the old clay tiles now. There is probably not much chance of me changing server or adding, simply because I would be too tempted to go prem with the second, and I don't want to do that. I can't afford it at the moment. You know, you commit to something like that, then you've got to be able to sort of fund it, keep it going. You double click follow. I appreciate that, thank you very much. Are you on fire? Oh, how dare you! Thank you very much. Yeah, so there will be clay tiles that way, and clay tiles that way. then I've got to start making it look like an apothecary type thing, I suppose. The herb racks and things built, and plants, and still got a boatload of mortar and bricks in my pocket. Yeah, go on, I'll let you. As long as it's not rude. Go for it too. What? Dear me, could you have made that any easier? What's that? The Hampire Stonics Adoption Centre? Where did that come from? You got bit from a bat. Dear Lord. You flipping hit with a bat. Oh, I know it is, yeah. Very real. You need to tell me about it, I know. Coming along, isn't it? I'm quite proud of it, yeah. And take me my screenshot. Yeah, I'm quite chuffed for that. Once it's got its roof on, I think it'll look better. That's true, Doom. Well, it's memorable for about 2 seconds with my memory, and then it's gone. Different though. See that bridge? That's amazing. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, it's lovely. There was one. You travel sort of around this outlet and past that mountain. In between this outlet and there's a little bit of a waterway through. There was some big bridges leading you out to the west via boat, and they've gone in the time that I've been off. They've disintegrated, which is an absolute shame. But yeah, these are very similar. It's a long job, that. There we go. Got me little piggies. We're going to get hold of some lavender bushes, I think. And some herbs, so many herb pots and whatever. But I've got to get a roof on here first, I think, and make the clay tiles and stuff. But I'm not going to start them now because I've got a meal awaiting me. So I think I'm going to call it for the stream. Really, really lovely to have you in the chat. I really appreciate the new follows, apart from Underlying Key, who's now been banned. I do hope that we'll see you in the next stream, which is going to be very, very soon. And really appreciate the sub. Thank you very much, Danny. Yeah, you take care too. Take care, both of you. And I, Pia, who's lurking. And thank you again. I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.